Alright, in this scene we're looking at currency awaiters. This is about waiting for currency state to change without manually polling every frame. So instead of constantly checking a balance yourself, these awaiters subscribe to the currency service, listen for wallet changes, and complete when the condition is met. Before we run the scene, this panel is split into 3 tabs: Setup, Tasks, and Coroutine. Setup shows what's bound, Tasks shows the async task-based awaiters, and Coroutine shows the coroutine version. Alright, let's run it. Like the other demos, teach text is turned off here just to keep things clean for the video. And over on the right, we've got the currency basics panel again. In this scene, that panel is there to seed currency and to trigger the wallet changes that each awaiter is listening for. So the left panel waits, and the right panel gives us an easy way to make the balance actually move. Starting in the Setup tab. At the top, we can see the bound owner, the resolved currency service, and the selected currency. That's all the awaiters really care about. An owner, a currency, and a service that fires wallet changed events. So the mental model here is simple. These awaiters are not polling the balance constantly. They subscribe to on wallet changed and react when the matching owner and currency changes. Now over to the Tasks tab. This panel shows 4 common task-based await patterns. Wait for balance, at least a target. Wait for any change. Wait for a delta threshold. And wait for an arbitrary predicate. Starting with wait for balance, at least async. Here we enter a target balance and a timeout. We'll set a target, then hit start. Now the awaiter is listening for this wallet and currency, waiting until the balance is at least that value. So over on the basics panel, I'll increase the balance. As soon as it reaches the target, the awaiter completes. The balance was already high enough when we started. It would complete immediately. Next is wait for any change async. This one is dead simple. It just waits for the first balance change on this owner and currency. I'll start it. Then over on the basics panel, I'll do any mutation at all. Credit, debit, set, doesn't matter. As soon as one change comes through, the awaiter completes and reports the new balance. Now wait for delta async. This one captures the starting balance first, then waits until the balance has changed by at least the threshold amount. So if I set delta to 50, it completes when the balance has moved by 50 or more from where it started. That works for gains or losses. So I will start it, then use the basics panel to move the balance enough to cross that threshold. Once the absolute delta is reached, the awaiter completes. Then we've got wait for predicate async. This is the flexible one. Instead of using a built-in rule, you provide a predicate. In this demo, the predicate is just balance greater than or equal to X. So functionally it looks similar to at least. But the point here is that you can plug in any condition you want. Start it, change the balance on the right, and once the predicate is true, it completes. All of these task awaiters also support timeout and cancellation. So if the condition never happens, or you cancel manually, they exit cleanly instead of hanging forever. That matters a lot in real gameplay code. You want clear completion, clear cancellation, and no hidden background nonsense. Now over to the Coroutine tab. This is the same basic idea, but expressed as a coroutine instead of a task. In this demo, the coroutine version waits for balance at least a target. So again, I enter a target and a timeout, hit start coroutine, and then use the basics panel on the right to move the balance. Once the target is reached, the coroutine completes. And just like the task version, you can also time out, cancel, or stop early if the owner or service becomes invalid. That last bit is important. These awaiters are tied to the live service instance. So if the service changes underneath them, or the owner becomes invalid, the current wait should be cancelled and restarted against the new status. This panel even calls that out directly. It's teaching the behaviour honestly, not pretending awaiters are magic. So the mental model for this scene is simple. Awaiters listened to on wallet changed. They complete when a condition becomes true. The basics panel on the right is just an easy way to trigger those changes. And whether you prefer tasks or coroutines, the idea is the same. Wait for real wallet events, not manual polling.